Yo. Hey, what's up? This is Dogs in the Woods. This is Pete Max singing a little track on your back. Can you see it? Can you believe it? It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something that you wanna rewind. Little more juice in the headphones. Can you see that I just wanna get boned? Everybody in the court wanna get some. Every time you go and you rap on. Oh shit away. Oh shit today. That's what I say. Hey, yeah.
So just for an intro, yo, this is Boo TV. I'm Pauly P.
BBT.
And welcome. Dogs in the Woods, son.
Yo,
And seriously, get on YouTube and look for the fucking music video.
yo, it's Dogs in the Woods. We're on Boo TV.
In theory and in actuality,
Yeah.
Dogs in the Woods is a product of adaptation and evolution, son.
Well,
That's what it is.
Always. And
Right
we all,
there.
and we have so many both shared and different musical tastes and
Yeah.
interests. And it's cool because we're all able to incorporate things. We can filter any style pretty much
Yeah.
through each other, you know? And
Yeah.
we always find
You kinda
a
understand
common
each
way.
other's
And
taste.
it's cool because sometimes
Yeah.
we might like,
Yeah.
let's record this kind of song or that kind of song. And it might not even be a song that would ever be something we do live.
Right.
But we can create, like when they were doing the Strangers with Knives
Right.
band. Me and Nick were creating like a couple dozen hip hop songs.
Yeah, just
You
hanging
know,
out though, that's
Nick,
fun. That's,
Nick's doing the
Yeah,
beats and
no, it's
instrumentals,
great.
you know,
That's pretty much
and
what we
they're
do.
getting on some of those songs still, you know,
Yeah.
doing their rockabilly punk horror
No,
band, but
you
they're
guys-
coming over to record some rap vocals,
you
you know.
you good at guitar?
I'm pretty good,
Yeah, but you
He's
can
pretty
like
good.
interpret music that you hear and kind of play the same type of things, you know. So we've
Yeah,
had
we
some
don't
people
read
come
music.
through and jam
Yeah.
with our songs. So we have Peter, Ross,
Yep.
Nathan, or Nate.
Nick Ball.
Nate Paul.
Nate Paul.
Oh,
Nate
Paul Taylor,
Paul.
baby.
And then our next,
Okay.
I'm Paul,
our
Nick.
fourth member is actually Nick Pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not missing, guys, okay? He's not missing.
Yeah.
Just so you know, he's going on. From the beginning, he had stuff going on today.
We were
Peters.
actually in a
Oh,
band
Pete.
called.
You
I know
guys
it's
gotta
like-
do a Pete and Pete bit.
We're two
Oh, yeah.
Pete's in a pod, you know?
Two Pete's in the pod.
Do you have a tattoo of a sexy lady on your arm?
Right? I know. What's her name? Dorothy or
No,
something?
no, something like that.
Okay.
Antunia.
Antunia.
Slide.
And who's the
That's yeah.
And then we have a budding drummer named Brennan Jacob Murphy.
It's as long as something's got drums, you can rap to it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I proved it
That,
to somebody one time, rapping like an overhead at like Staples. I was like, you can rap overhead. And go,
But like, you put your blinker on when you're driving, you're like, boop, boop.
You can. The blinker has like
Yeah.
it has like the glorified click track.
Unless you got a line out, it's like tick.
That's when you gotta spit fast.
I wonder if anybody didn't know about that.
Yeah. Why? So you guys do hip hop tracks, huh?
But when one of the
yeah.
break
Yeah.
lights out,
Yep,
when the
got
lights
a
is
little,
out, you blinks
rap
faster.
album I made with
Oh, yeah.
with
Mine's
Nick
always
in
that
2009.
fast,
It's
but
called MC
I got it.
Gulio,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Trilogy.
You still doing that?
And, here and there, making some hip hop songs. I made some during like COVID, making like beats out of like
Sick.
shit in my basement, like freaking like
Shitting in your basement?
kinda
Yeah,
almost.
that's
It's like
They held
power
beat.
tools. or
See, we
something.
have dogs in the woods and shitting in the basement.
I'm singing the sound samples. And you
Yeah.
put them in the beats. That's cool.
Yep. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like all power tools, and it sounded really good.
Oh yeah, that one was cool. Yeah, no, it's so we just do. It's cool because we're not like stuck in. We got to stick to this kind of thing.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
not molded
like the
into
trading
it.
of instruments and roles is great. We've always done
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah.
even when one thing when we used to do shows with you guys when we were doing the Adam Strikes Again thing that I loved was we used to have a song where me and Pete mid song would trade off on drums, and we
Okay.
had this kick drum thing where
Yeah.
we'd each be hitting different parts of the drums at the same time, and then we'd switch the foot on the
Gotcha.
kick drum, with a
Pass the
smooth
sticks
transition.
over.
Yeah.
So one of us would start on vocals, and then the transition would happen, and then the other person would make their way to vocals after this cool little two-man drum switch where they like soloed
And
and shit.
that's a show though. You know, that's a
Yeah.
performance. But
Yeah.
that's real. That's a real performer. You know what I'm saying? Being able to do that. I mean, well,
I tend
he
to call
talks
it
about
like
rap.
Chinese fire drill.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not musical chairs, or it is musical chairs or whatever, but definitely like Chinese fire
It's
drill.
like a
Everyone
Chinese
gets
fire
out
drill
of
for
the-
sure.
Yeah, even just the fact you guys like trade around the instruments and stuff, you
Yeah.
get to hear it from different sides. Like you get to
Yeah.
hear music from different sides. But it's cool that you're not stuck in a mold. 'Cause I don't feel
Yeah.
like if you guys made a hit song, all of a sudden you guys would be doing a hit song. Every song would be like a hit song. I don't think it would be
Yeah.
like that for you guys. You guys would be like rolling. You guys would be just doing what you're fucking doing. Probably better Zoom system though.
We want to do this Dogs in the Woods thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And it basically, it kind of came off as like, yo, we want to do something where we could bring all our friends and have everybody like, oh,
Right.
we need a guitarist, we need a rapper,
Right.
come and do a song with us.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, COVID hit.
One of the cool things we realized with COVID was, you know, we had some Nick Post. We'd always done music with him, but he had been living in the state for a while. He'd been living in Long Island for a bit, and then he was settling down in Connecticut, Southern Connecticut.
Right.
So we still kind of on and off did things musically with him, but not too much, you know, because we don't get to see him much. And
Right.
COVID opened our eyes to Zoom, and Zoom
Okay.
made us realize we can hang out with him. It's like hanging out, you know.
Yeah.
Like I still like the other night I just met up with him just to shoot the shit for an hour, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we talked a little bit of music, but we're mostly just shooting the shit. But we started creating songs over Zoom, where
Yeah.
we would
Oh,
all
so you
meet
had-
up.
On his
Yeah.
computer,
He'd
he'd like use Logic or whatever.
He'd share Pro Tools,
Pro Tools.
you know, and
So
we
you
would.
guys all had earbuds.
Yeah, and we'd
Yeah.
send
Yeah.
each other tracks.
And it takes time.
He would add stuff on. We'd work together to mix it and build ideas.
That's
And be like,
fucking
all right, we're
amazing,
going to record this after the Zoom and send it to you then. And we, you know, and we start realizing we can actually make music regularly, you know, with one of our best friends who we didn't think was possible
Because he
anymore.
had the resources.
Because he lives in
And,
different
and-
states.
Technology.
The technology,
Yeah.
the information.
What's
And
up,
seriously,
guys?
get on YouTube and look for the fucking music video.
Yeah.
Swampy Roads?
Swampy Roads.
Swampy Roads.
Roads with a Z.
Oh,
With
yeah.
a
With a Z.
We're filming that thing in Wampatuck State Park in Hingham.
So how did you guys decide on shooting the video there?
Oh shit, man.
Good portion.
Well, I think, well, it started off, it seemed like the swampiest of roads.
Yeah.
So we, yeah, man. I mean, I go there to walk my dog all the time, Lucy.
Yeah.
And,
Real life.
Real life dog, yeah.
No,
I would
which
hope
is
so.
like what you knew.
I
Is
love
that the dog that was in the
his
video?
imaginary dog.
Huh?
Is that the dog in the video?
Yeah, that's the dog.
Is that
She's
a
like
Labrador poodle or something?
She is, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a sheepdog poodle.
That's
She's
cool.
basically a black and white Elmo.
Yeah.
That's the way I go by it.
Yeah.
When I met you on a swampy road, I didn't know where we were gonna go. I just knew that we had to get the hell away from here. Yeah. We can put away on a sinking ship. It will probably be a very short trip. But we just need to get out and go somewhere. People push my buttons, they never hit mute. So I channel my rage, crush my beer can with my boot. Sometimes I wish I could hit rewind or just pause to breathe. I wanna climb trees high as I can and shovel something. I wanna branch out and try out some things. Cause if there's time to grieve, then there's time to turn over a new leaf. Mix it up and keep it moving. Monday morning, quarterbacking. I'm assessing, not obsessing. Time to breathe, but not regretting. Get up and at it. Sometimes you're falling. There is nothing wrong with failing. Pressure building, you're pushing buttons. Constant breathing, keep it moving. Don't want to lie, but the truth can hurt.
don't want no tears. Soak it up, no t-shirts, especially if laundry day is over a week away. Hey. Can't cross the smoke with no drawbridge down. It's so hard to stay afloat, doggy paddling with elements. Ain't no pearly gates, the Lord already giveth them away.
Mix it up, keep it moving. Monday morning, quarterbacking. I said sing, but not obsessing. Time to breathe, but not regretting. Get up and at it, sometimes we're falling. There is nothing wrong with failing. Pressure building, pushing buttons. Pause for breathing and keep it moving. Keep it moving at the crossroads. Sometimes if the truth be told, I'd rather be told little lies than live with hurt in a world that's cold. I want the same if it's vice versa. The great outdoors of human nature. Gotta deal with the cards they dealt you, or mix it up, shuffle the deck.
Oh yeah.
You felt like some shit just happened. You had this never.
I feel like a
wasn't meant to-
magician. I had a bottle of water and I keep moving where I put it. But
Yeah,
it's
I
gone.
took it. I didn't drink it. I just asked it.
This is actually the danger
Dude,
of
classic.
putting your beer down on the table near me at the bar,
Yeah.
because I just think every beer is mine if it's near
It's
me.
like a
If the
bad
beer's
night.
close proximity to me, I just think it's mine, and I don't intend to drink other people's beers, but it happens.
You know what I mean?
That is a thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's more about awareness than the actual way
Yeah.
of aluminum, though.
Yeah.
There was one time we're out for my birthday. We were doing that. Remember that pub crawl along the bus route? We did like
yeah,
a
3A.
220 pub crawl. Yeah, so we had hit many bars along the same road basically that day, and it was late in the day. At one point, I'm drinking a beer, talking to a guy I know, and I realized I put my beer down. I'm just like, oh, how did I get a second beer? Because I had a second beer next to him, and he just goes, oh, you just started drinking my beer like 5 minutes ago. I've actually already gotten another beer. I just figured it was yours at this point. I got another beer at the bar, and
So
he's like, he's got his own beer.
There are
in his
more
hand.
people like me.
Yeah.
They understand.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, he was just like, I just assumed it was yours at that point. I got another one while we were talking, and yeah, you've just been.
You just,
That's-
that's
the trick.
such a nice guy. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Not even
yeah.
like being like, that's my beer. No,
Derek,
I'll
Derek,
buy
good
you
dude.
one.
Yeah, because somebody would take that opportunity to be a fucking dick.
Yes,
There are people that would just
Yeah.
be not even just be like, dude, that's my beer. What the fuck? They'd be like an actual prick about it. Like, get the fuck over it.
So
Yeah.
good, yeah. I made Ross his 40th birthday present. I made a dope pedal board for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about woodworking. That's why I'm interested in this guy.
Cool. So, I
Not so much polishing the wood, but just
basically designed this thing because Ross basically had like this old ass pedal board, and I was like, man, you need a new pedal board for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then he turned 40, and I was like, yeah, let's get it.
take a look at this shit.
So-
That's really,
So it folds open.
yeah.
This top side's off,
So you have to worry about it closing down.
so you can like click your shit.
Yeah.
And then like this comes out fully customizable with like the Velcro.
And I see a little power source bank under there. What's that about?
So that's basically your power source, and it comes out like bottom left here.
Yeah.
There's a little hole. You stick your power right
It's
through
really
there.
neat because I was looking at, when you showed me earlier, I was looking for the power cords off the back. And I know
Yeah.
some of them take 9 volts and power cords, right? Just
Yeah.
in case. It's been a while, but
So
then
there's
now
little
that sounds
grooves.
really cool.
Grooves for it to kind of like
Well, you can drop the pedals and you add and really customizable. How do you keep those pedals on there again, my friend?
Velcro.
Velcro.
So you do a hook and loop. Ross, you want to explain the pedals to him?
I need to know what this is all about, son.
That's
Alright,
right.
so we've got the pedal chain here. So we start off first with the the tuner pedal.
Okay.
Next is the boost. So if you're playing your riff and you need to like go into a solo, you just hit the boost and all of a sudden it's louder.
Yeah.
And then the compression is good for adding like sustain.
Let's sit next to the ball for a bit.
Yeah.
Enhances things. And then
Welcome
we've got
to
the
Good
overdrive,
couch.
which a lot of these are all like cheap ass pedals. They're clones of like famous pedals. Like
Yeah,
this
no
is
one
clone.
needs to know that though. I mean, look at how they set up.
They look beautiful. That's the point.
That's a $3,000 fucking pedal box.
This is like a crunch distortion,
Which
and then
means you'll fucking break your legs if you try and take it from me.
and then there's a noise gate, so I can like not have too much freaking. So I can have a ton of distortion.
You
but,
carry
like,
over stop below a certain level.
Yeah, and then a delay pedal, and then this thing just goes straight to my amp. So say that the power source fails, say like some stupid thing happens, and I can't use my pedals, I can still have 3 levels of distortion.
That's
and I can
emergency
control,
bypass speaker.
yeah, reverb on that too, so I can have reverb in 3 different.
I really like it, guys. That's really cool.
Now, can
Thank
you
you.
use that without looking at it? Or you have to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
My
yeah,
question
they're
for
all
the
same
pedal
spot.
box is the order the pedals are set up and affect the sound.
Yeah. A lot of people have different opinions on like where the placement of them are. Like for example, with a noise gate, like if you have a delay pedal which makes like a bunch of more like echoes of everything, it fucks with the noise gate.
Yeah.
So you have to have the delay pedal after the noise
See
gate.
that? And that's some advice for you people.
Okay.
And you know, if you have a problem, the order these are set up and go fuck yourself. It's his sound box.
Show the feet. Show the feet.
Oh yeah, the best part is the feet, the like little gargoyle feet.
It keeps it off the ground too.
Yeah, it's
keeps
nice.
it off the concrete or the stage or
If it's
whatever.
upside down, if it was sitting upside down, son.
I just had my hearing checked.
Yeah.
It's fine, but I had my hearing checked. And I go in the room and I'm like, "Yo, it's dead as hell in here." And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah.
They say a soundproof room isn't 100% good because the sound never leaves.
We're working on an album right now. It's called Live at Bunnyland USA.
Okay.
And we got that name from our buddy Nick Post, who we were talking about, one of our bassists.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a lot of rabbits, and actually, let me go back a minute here.
Okay.
So basically, we were all set. We were doing this show at Chad Beantown from Beantown Pub, or Beantown Booze Hounds.
Yeah, and COB
And COB
Taxi Driver,
and
all
yeah.
those bands.
And he was doing this house party, and it didn't go on, so we prepped all this music for this house party,
Right.
and then it didn't go on, so we're like, well, what do we do now? So we just went to our buddies in Connecticut and recorded everything that we practiced.
Okay.
And that is now what the
New CD.
new CD is.
Fucking awesome, dude. So you guys got any shows coming up?
Nothing
Nope.
scheduled.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said you're working on your album?
Yes.
You gotta repeat the name of it.
So live at Bunnyland USA.
Live at
Yeah.
Bunnyland USA.
Yeah, so it's mostly recorded because we recorded all of it live in the basement. So
Right,
we
in
use
Connecticut
and
at
at
Bunnyland USA.
at Nixon at Bunnyland USA.
We got you guys something.
Nice. We love merch.
So let's see what we got.
Oh,
So
we got a suitcase.
I got you a shirt, and I got you guys a hoodie. So y'all are gonna have to fight over this shit.
It's all gonna be about size.
What do you mean?
That's what she
I
said.
just
And
steal
if
it from
I'm-
a piece by piece.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, son.
So those are just some dogs.
Dude, this is
with-
gonna make my fucking muscles look huge. That's what I'm talking about.
That's an XL. So
I think gigantic
Order,
is like a
order that merch. Dogs in
You
the
gotta,
woods.
you gotta get it big. You gotta get it big.
I like that color too. I'm gonna get them both though, just so you know.
that's fine.
I will get them both. I hold.
It's gotta be
I
the
hold-
opposite, actually.
You got them.
I do. I hold the, you know, the outfits.
You don't hold shit. Buy this shit. They need $1,300 for vinyls.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you.
You get a free sticker.
Yeah.
Donate, you get a free sticker.
Hey, what's up? This is Dogs in the Woods. This is Pete Max singing a little track on your back. Can you see it? Can you believe it? It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something that you wanna rewind. Little more juice in the headphones. Can you see that I just wanna get boned? Everybody on the court wanna get some. Every time you go and you're wrapped on. Oh shit, oh wow.